relationship selling, persuasion selling, and even trust-based selling. Heck, at one time, the Ford Motor Company used a method that encouraged its salespeople to focus on customers with large foreheads because it was thought that they were more likely to be imaginative and open to new ideas. Good luck with that. If, however, you sweep aside all the rhetoric, all the systems, techniques, and strategies, selling is about the relationship between two people, and one of them, the salesperson, has the opportunity to screw things up at every step along the way. The world is full of salespeople who get it wrong more often than they get it right. In How Not to Sell, I'll share with you dozens of ways salespeople got it completely wrong and hopefully help you avoid making the same mistakes. What I won't be doing is promoting clever techniques or using buzzwords. In my opinion, selling is simple. It's the salesperson who makes it complicated or difficult. Section 1. It's all about you. Sales are contingent upon the attitude of the salesman, not the attitude of the prospect. W. Clement Stone. Often people in sales make life far more difficult for themselves than they need to. Selling is straightforward. People are not. In the next 3 chapters, we'll take a look at the 3 golden rules of selling and witness how some real-life salespeople fell at the first hurdle. Following the golden rules will help, but at the end of the day, selling is about how you handle the interaction between yourself and other people. In this section, we'll take a look at why other people are so weird. That may be an overstatement, but life as a salesperson would be a whole lot easier if everyone was just like us, wouldn't it? In reality, it's important for us to be able to sell to those who act and behave very differently from what we recognize as normal, or with whom we are comfortable. Understanding behavioral styles, ours and our customers, and learning how to style shift are vital skills discussed in chapters 4 and 5. Section 1 goes on to explore the numerous ways we fall into the trap of making it all about us, when it should be all about the customer. Chapters in this free-flowing first section cover topics as diverse as selling oneself first, punctuality, rejection, attitude, and commitment. 1. So who cares if they need or want it? The following story and those in chapters 2 and 3 illustrate how easy it is to spend time selling to a buyer who will never be in a position to make a purchase. Selling to lost causes is time wasted, time where you could be selling to hot prospects. Beth is a 33-year-old sales representative for a company manufacturing industrial cleaning materials, and she honestly believes she's doing a good job. A damn good job. She's chatty and popular and prides herself on her work ethic and productivity, but her sales manager is always on her case about her closing rate. Can't the jerk see she's doing her best? He should try being out there every day on the front line persuading people to change suppliers and give her product a chance. Heck, she works more hours and makes more calls than any other sales rep on the team. She puts as much pressure on each prospect as she can, but in the end, you can't make people buy what they don't want, for heaven's sake. Of course, she's correct. Badgering people into buying rarely works and never over the long term. Beth's problem is that she is confusing productivity with proficiency. Like many salespeople, put a warm body in front of her and she'll launch straight into her pitch. She knows her product, she knows her competition. What she doesn't know is her buyer. If Beth spent more time targeting buyers who both need and want what she is selling, her closing rate would be the talk of the company, and that jerk of a sales manager would be off her back and focusing on some other poor soul. If only Beth had realized that salespeople who plan more sell more, but more about that later. What Beth needed to do in the short term was to spend more time identifying prospects who actually needed what she was selling. If they also wanted it, or if she could excite them into wanting it, that's when she'd seal the deal. A little online research, or a call to the company and chat with the person on the front desk, is often all that's needed to discover whether the prospect is worth your valuable selling time. And yes, never undervalue the time you spend face-to-face with prospects and customers. Like most things in life, if we spend a little more time considering our options, the more likely we are to be successful.